Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? We're going to, I got kind of just a random video. Maybe try to start doing some more news. I had wanted to do some news stuff anyways and kind of got sidetracked between being busy and doing just some of the other videos we've done. Sadly, today we have the news that Pastor Clarence Sexton has passed away. I'm not sure exactly the reason why. I haven't been paying too much attention to what's going on, but I know that he's been sick for the last few months, been in the hospital, and I guess he passed away today or last night, and that was announced. And so, pray for their church, the family. That's got to be a hard thing. They've been dealing with, him being out of the pulpit and sick, for quite a while, at least several months, I believe. And so now they've got to go through the process of finding a pastor and then, just grieving over the loss of a pastor that's been there for so long, and for his family. And so we're sad to hear that today. Again, I don't know all the details, but I know it's been an ongoing process, and today he did go home to heaven, and so we need to remember them in prayer as they go through this time. A few other things that I saw. There was a news article, let me find it here, it was on Fox News, where a Muslim family was basically arrested. I believe they were arrested. Let me see if I can find it here. For beating their son who had converted to Christianity. And so, we're seeing an increase of violence here in the United States from, the Muslim religion. Unfortunately, it's becoming more and more prevalent, and it's going to continue to be more prevalent as we continue to allow and bring, not just allow, but to actually bring in people of that belief, of that faith. And so don't be surprised if we start seeing more and more of that. It's going to happen. So, but apparently this family, let me see here, they're from Nashville, Tennessee. They were arrested Tuesday for allegedly assaulting their son for converting to Christianity. The son told the police that his mother and father had repeatedly punched him, spat in his face, and also had maybe scratched or cut him with a knife, and that they were demanding that he renounce Christianity and return to Islam. So looks like he was transferred to a local hospital, and the father, the mother, and a brother were all arrested on charges of domestic assault, bodily injury, and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Looks like the father and brother were released this afternoon, Tuesday afternoon, and the mother is still in custody for domestic violence. So, one of the things that a true Christian should believe is the idea of individual soul liberty. So therefore, we can't force someone to believe something. So we can't, that people have the right to believe as their conscience dictates or as their beliefs dictates. And so as long as it's not causing violence to other people, unfortunately that faith or that belief has no problem inciting violence or forcing people to convert to something, even though they may not truly believe it. And so, don't be surprised if we start seeing more of this stuff happening here. It's going to happen as long as we keep bringing it in, and as long as it's allowed to happen. One of the things is that Muslim countries many of them are closed to Christians being able to evangelize. So there's a lot of them here. We need to work as Christians to evangelize our Muslim neighbors. There's a large Muslim population where I live, and I know it's a hard field. It's hard to break into that, but we need to start evangelizing and sharing the gospel with the Muslims that are here. If we can't go to them, they're here. So let's start sharing the gospel. I was trying to think. I think there was a couple other things that I wanted to talk about, but mostly I was trying to play with the live stream earlier, but we're having some issues with the internet, and it was glitching out pretty bad, so we didn't end up shut down the live stream and went to the What other news was there? There's a couple other things I saw. I just can't remember what they were. Oh, there was a Turkish lawmaker. I just thought it was interesting that this guy was giving a speech in their government and declaring that Israel will not be able to escape the wrath of God. And as he was done speaking, he basically collapsed and had a heart attack. So I just thought that was interesting. Oh, and then Israel, I guess, has started pumping seawater from the Mediterranean into the tunnels that are underneath Gaza, and there's a lot of a lot of people have opinions on whether or not that's good or not. We do know that there's over 100 hostages, I believe, still taken. I think they found 2 dead bodies today of some hostages, but there's still over 100 that are missing. Whether they're alive or not is unknown. If they are alive, they're probably in these tunnels, and so. But Israel's not messing around anymore. They've had it with Hamas, and they are taking them out, and they are apparently have started flooding the tunnels underneath Gaza, which is, from what I understand, miles and miles of tunnels. And of course, Russia and different places are condemning Israel for doing that, calling it war crimes. So I have mixed feelings about that. I don't think we should just give Israel a pass on everything, but they certainly have a right to protect themselves and take care of business when they are constantly being attacked like that. So I think that's all we got today. We had just a couple of news articles, and again, we want to remember the family of Clarence Sexton and the members of Temple Baptist Church there in prayer as they are dealing with this sad situation. So until next time, I want to start doing some more news stuff. Hopefully we'll get more cultural and more news, and today is just kind of relaxed and talk about a couple things, but unfortunately a couple of them were not good. So till next time, y'all take care out there.